What up? What up? What up? What's going down with it? Y'all know I had to come through and talk about this. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Shout out to Double X. What up, Joe? No, I don't know what that means. You might want to rewrite that. So what's going on with everybody, man? What up with it? You already know, bang, Akron boy. Don't you hate on me? Why don't you go and get you home? You know? What up with it, Tiffany Ned? What's good with it? Man, y'all know I had to come through and talk about this shit, last night. You know what I'm saying? Bang, that crazy bone and the Brat joint I was just playing off of that Jermaine Dupri album. That's a very underrated song, bro. Me and my niggas used to ride to school on our way to school. Two blunts on our way to school, bro. Bumping that, nigga. But anyway, we gonna get into, Mr. You know, we all know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No other than we gotta get into it. You know? Joe, okay, Joe. Hey, bro, I'm gonna get into that too, bro, because I caught on to that in the video. You know what I'm saying? I caught on to that. See, when we talk about drama queens, that's in the NBA. You know, these drama queens that y'all love talking about, you know. You know, as y'all see in the slide, you know, this is a timeline of this guy, you know. Great player, but a whole hell of a lot come with him. And shall we go back? Um, I guess LeBron was getting too much shine over him. So he turned on his brother. He let the media in his ear, people behind the scenes in his ear. He let people pump him up and turn him against his brother. You know, of course, there's this lie that's been going around since Kyrie left that LeBron tried to have Kyrie traded. You know, we all know about this lie. And we know it ain't true. And it wasn't true. But to this day, you still have numbnuts running around here with that same bullshit narrative. Why in the fuck would LeBron try to have Kyrie traded out of anybody on that roster? He would want to trade Kyrie. Man, shout out to Blue Boat, Sub Zero, GTM. What up with it? Squad up. MLE. What up, bro? Lakers fan for life. What's good with it? Why would he want Kyrie gone? Okay, so then Kyrie, he left. Now, I'm not going to sit up here before I even go into the Boston thing. I'm not going to sit up here and act like there wasn't no turmoil going on within the franchise. You know, we know that Dan Gilbert, the games he play and has played and different things like that. We know the type of shit he be on. In Kyrie, the reports came out that Kyrie caught wind that they wanted to trade him. Now, at the same time, Kyrie, all of this shit came through in the media with LeBron wanted you traded. And instead of you being the man that you say you are, instead of you being a real nigga, you didn't come out and kill those rumors. You let this shit go on because that's what you wanted the people to think. So, okay, you left. You ended up in Boston. What up with it, Dion, Davo? You left and you went to Boston. Okay, now we here. You wanted to be the man. You wanted to be and have that same limelight as LeBron did. And you felt that you would never have that as long as you stayed a part of that team. And Kyrie, if you listening, I'm from Northeast Ohio. And I'm gonna tell you like this. We never down here took away the work that you put in for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We always salute you for helping win that 2016 championship because that was a team effort. That was a team play right there. Not one man won that championship that year by itself. It was LeBron and it was Kyrie and the rest of the team. So you always got your props down here, Kyrie, in Northeast Ohio, and you always will. Niggas still running around here with your jersey on, Cleveland Cavaliers style. And we followed you through all that bullshit, Kyrie Irving. Northeast Ohio, we followed you to Boston. And we bought Kyrie Irving jerseys. Boston. We got them. We bought them. We followed you over there. We gave you your due. And let's not talk about the women down here in Northeast Ohio. They love that nigga Kyrie Irving. Even now, with the Brooklyn Nets, there's a lot of niggas and women down here in Northeast Ohio with Kyrie Irving jerseys from Brooklyn. We follow that man. Back to it. Now you in Boston. You 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 the man now. You got everybody calling you Uncle Drew. You got your Uncle Drew move. You got the team. You got a whole team to yourself. Then the crazy shit started. But then again, the crazy shit didn't start with you, Kyrie. It started before you left Cleveland with that whole situation. You was on some clown shit then. But back to it. The first year, your first year with the Celtics, you know, Hayward, that, that crazy ass broke leg and shit, that ended up happening. Your first year there, Kyrie, you didn't do too good. Nobody questioned you. Nobody did anything because it was your first year. But then weird shit started happening. You skipped out on the team in game 7. And then you didn't even sit with the team, bro. Then in the summertime, when the summer hit off season, you said that you wanted to stay with Boston on some forever shit. You want to stay with Boston forever if they would have you. That's what you said. But as you were saying that, behind the scenes, your little sneaky ass was chopping it up with KD. And then when that came out, you sat up there and you talk shit to the people. You said, "Oh, why can't two friends chop it up? The media this, the media that. Y'all make everything about something. You was talking shit to the people, making it seem like everybody was tripping. But then you end up joining KD. So everything that means that everything that everybody was saying was true, and everybody wasn't tripping. You blame the media. I mean that was some corny ass shit. Far as being a snake, you was sizzling through the grass already. Then you talk shit. These players overreacting. They need to follow me. Then you got all tough and shit. The playoffs came. You was talking this Giannis shit. Oh, you gonna guard it. You gonna guard it. Then all your games, you was 4 for 18. I mean, then when you got a chance to play the Celtics, you came back over there on some tough guy shit. You know, disrespecting the logo, stomping on it, and all this other type of shit. When they gave you the team, all this disrespectful shit. But then you like to cry victim. Everybody's bothering me. The media. The media. Yeah, the media do a lot of bullshit, but at the same time, the media is a big scapegoat for a lot of niggas and they fuckery. Yeah, we know the media be on bullshit, but niggas, they do fuckery and they want to blame the media all the damn time. You lied on the same media and said everybody's tripping, everybody's lying. Me and KD, we just homies. You know, putting it in my own words, we just homies. Why can't homies just chop it up and kick it? Y'all tripping, trying to make it seem like people was making up stories, but they wasn't. You get over there to Brooklyn. You over there in Brooklyn. You know this flat earther, this man about the people, and all this other bullshit. You about the people, but you let the white media slam LeBron and let them go around accusing him of trying to trade you. You let the white media do that to LeBron, but you about your people, right? Now you come to New York, you in Brooklyn. Now you so saucy. Now you just really feeling yourself to where you get to talking about you ain't got no coach. You get to talking about how you ain't got no coach. Just totally disrespect Steve Nash. Just totally disrespect the pain that Steve Nash put on the court. Missing games, no show. Then you don't show up, no show for games. Then you got your Cryrie Irvings making up stories for you. Oh, this could be going on, that could be going on. Missing games, talking about you don't want to play because of what's going on with your people. I'm not playing today because of what happened at the Capitol. Missing games, but being seen at parties and shit. Behind the scenes, chopping it up with James Harden to get James Harden over there. Doing all of this shit. I mean, everything that I just talked about in this timeline, that's a whole hell of a lot of shit to go on to be sitting up and trying to paint this person as an angel, as a choir boy, as a man that's being picked on. He sure had a whole lot of shit going on. It has done a lot of shit. Now but yet we hear, I ain't gonna mention his name, but he's unprofessional and all this other type of shit. Oh, Kyrie Irving, you can flick people off at the games, and you know, uh a player told you suck. You don't suck. You should have laughed that shit off. You invite a heckler to your private part. Man, that ain't a man right there. That's some real Skittle taste the rainbow shit to me, if you ask me. What grown man invite another grown man to his private part? That's some real food. That's some real Fruitopia shit right there. And then I know a lot of y'all seen this video. I know a lot of y'all seen it, but we gonna run it back. We gonna run it back.
Can I have to move out of the way, please? Put my dick, bitch. Can I have to move out of the way, please? Put my dick, bitch. Can I have to move out of the way, please? Put my dick, bitch. Can I have to move out of the way, please? Put my dick, bitch.
Wow, what type of clown ass shit is that? You got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped. Jason Tatum did the blue suede shoe spin on you niggas and won the game. He put the blue suede shoes on y'all, Kyrie. He put the he put the Sonic the Hedgehog spin on you niggas. You lost, you got sent home. You got told you suck. You come back with suck my. Who says that? Who says that? Suck my. And you said it. See, we're gonna run this back again because.
Can I have to move out of the way, please? Put my dick, bitch.
You say that as you walking through the back, where whoever that goofball was couldn't get to you. That was some tough shit to say as you walking behind the curtain. I could see if you walked over there to him and said that, and even then I would still say something. But you said it as you was walking through the back of a sheet. We'll put the link in the chat for the brothers. Shout out to Dave O, Marcus Jones, T. Jones. Extreme. Darren Hampton. Yeah, man, ain't nobody. I mean, for him to be doing all of this shit, he been doing a lot of shit for a long time. And it's funny he's being paid as as an angel. Kyrie got some real issues, man. He's a hell of a player. I won't take that from him. But Kyrie is a drama queen, man. Shit. He was able not to get the shot, and he's still walking around here playing this shit. I don't see what the big deal is. What's up with all the crying? I mean, what more do you need, Cryrie? What more do you need? What up with it, bro?
Hey, salute critics, salute to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, the title of my live stream, this dude, he ain't professional, and he a drama queen. Well, go ahead and cook, bro.
Hey, bro. I was watching what was it, FS1 or one of those shows, and they was talking about how Kyrie sat up there and said that in his post game, he sat up there and said that he does this stuff to see if the fans are like that. Like, the fans who heckle him and stuff like that. But deep down inside, he knows that he won't ever come in contact with a fan. That won't ever happen. So that's just a joke right there.
Yeah, man. Just he do whatever. It take he come out the blue with the shit, and everybody give him excuses. Everybody giving him
Yeah,
excuses.
yeah. Because he brainwashes the weak people to feel sorry for him. And
Yeah,
in reality, he doesn't need nobody to feel sorry. What do they need to feel sorry for you for? You know what I'm saying? You making millions to do these antics, man. You making millions. You a great player. Nobody gonna take that away from you. But at the same time, you doing these antics, and it's not even about what you're doing to the franchises and to the front offices. I could care less. But you're doing it to other players and you're doing it to the fans and stuff like that. That's when that's when it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Yeah. And deep down, he's just a jealous snake. I feel like he showed his hand when he said he wanted a team of his own, and after like 2 years, he just gave up on that. After 2 years, you give up on that. That means you didn't really want that, to be honest. If you ask me, because after that, you just went to KD, another dude who was jealous. He probably was jealous of Stephen Curry's light in Golden State and left. Both of them is just jealous boys, if you ask me. They both was jealous of the situation they was in, and they both, linked up so that they could get the recognition that they feel like they deserve. That's it.
yeah, man. Ran around talking about, when it come down, cut shots. It's only one person that he could trust to get it done. And We seen KD get it done, by Drew Holiday.
Right, man. And KD, he tried to do some slick shit when back then when he said, I know you remember this, but when he said something about, oh, I don't want to play with Bron because over there it's a toxic environment. I know y'all remember that, man. KD said that, and then a day later or whatever, he backtracked and said, "Oh, like it's nothing against Bron, it's the media." You know what I'm saying? That weak cop out, man. Just
Right.
say how you feel about it, and get it off your chest like a man would.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the media. They always making up stuff. Like, nah, dude. You said what you said. And then, once, and then I forgot to mention in the timeline, after Kyrie left Boston, then he want to come out and apologize to Bron.
Right. Nobody want that. Nobody want that. Empty apology. You felt jealous because you wasn't getting the spotlight, and it's like, yo, some of these dudes, like, bro, what's wrong with being the second man down under Bron? What's wrong with that? Everybody can't be the number one man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be jealous. I would have been grateful for that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But you know, y'all might think it's cheap talk because it's easy to say that without being in that position, but that's just how I genuinely feel. There's nothing wrong with being the number two guy, number three guy, and there's dudes who ride the bench and they don't even feel that way. And for you to be the number two guy under LeBron and you feel that way, bro, and he was gonna give you the keys to the franchise and everything.
And bro, listen, and the foul shit about it is it's like, yo, like when you think of MJ and you think of Scottie Pippen. See, me, I watched the Jordan games and shit, but I liked, Jordan was cool, but I liked Pippen. I liked BJ Armstrong. I liked Craig Hodges. I liked, when Dennis Rodman was over there. You know what I'm saying? Horace Grant. You know what I'm saying? Coach Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? I liked it, all those dudes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you know, people try to fit this narrative like, oh, Scottie Pippen, he's just bitter at Michael Jordan. Nah, he ain't bitter at Michael Jordan because even back then when they was winning championships going back to back, Scottie Pippen didn't look like he was, feeling any pain, like he was unsatisfied. That's not the vibes, Pippen that I could think of. He wasn't giving me those vibes back then. You know what I'm saying? He just came out basically in the last couple years like, yo, all he's saying is, yo, don't try to act like I ain't put in my work.
Yeah,
But he didn't feel like that back then because his mind was on just putting in work. It wasn't no time to sit up and think that how could he be better than Jordan? Jordan getting all the spotlight and all this shit. It wasn't no time for that back then to be thinking.
right. And Jordan made Pippen take that badass contract, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he didn't even feel a way to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie had fans everywhere, and he still does. You know what I'm saying? Even I feel like back then he was even more loved, but now his antics are going on, and you still got those people who they ride with him, whatever, through whatever. They're not gonna hold him accountable or nothing, and then you have those people who are gonna hold him accountable and wake up to the fuckery that he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh, it's all excuses, bro. That's all. When it come to, when it come to Kyrie, definitely with him, it's all excuses. Because niggas wouldn't be sitting around here content, cool with LeBron being the only motherfucker in, damn near the only one in the league that ain't have to take the shot. Motherfuckers would be mad about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he in Adam Silver's pocket. Adam Silver in his pocket. They made it to where the king, he ain't have to take the shot. That's what it'd have been. That's what it'd have been, bro. What up, C Dog?
Yeah, bro. That's facts right there. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Kyrie need to grow up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is with him, bro. He might be schizophrenic or some shit.
He cried too much.
Yeah.
I don't understand, bro. What what's missing games to support black justice? What does that have to do with the game of basketball? Like you missing a few games and shit. What's the mission that's being accomplished?
What year was it that he missed these games for these reasons?
Well, remember the shit started here in Brooklyn. Remember, no call, no show. Remember, he started with the no call, no show.
But I didn't see him at no protest or nothing. So where was he at? He was in the house playing video games or some shit. What's going on? What kind
Right,
of scam is he running, man?
right, right. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, because your days in Cleveland, you wasn't fighting for no black justice. See, man, we got to keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it real. This Kyrie that he is now, you know, Cryrie, Luther King. Where was this at in Cleveland?
That's facts, man.
Where was this at in Cleveland? Where
Salute.
when Trayvon Martin, you know what I'm saying, got hemmed up and shit. Where was he at?
Hey, bro. I mean, I give it to Kyrie. I seen him do his little charitable acts here and there, with money. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you making millions of dollars, money it doesn't show that you're genuine about a cause. I mean, let's keep it 100 for a second, man. Let's just keep it 100. If you have 50 million to your name, donating 500,000 doesn't just make you genuine. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about how much you donate, but it's about the efforts. And we haven't seen that from him, man. So he got to stop acting as if he's just this good guy. He's just a stand-up guy. He does everything for the community, and the community bashes him. That's not the case.
You know what the
You know,
problem is?
he was on it. And Kool-Aid, I'm gonna let you cook here in a second. I want to say
No
this
problem.
real quick. Now, you know, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Now, when this whole pandemic broke out and all this shit, and before it even officially became the bubble, it was just talk about the bubble. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I smoke too much weed, but the first NBA player that came out and said just off of the idea of the bubble, said that the players should not play was LeBron James. It was not Kyrie Irving.
That's facts.
If
Bro.
I'm tripping, the only NBA players it was NBA players that came out and said that they were standing behind LeBron and what he said. One of those NBA players was Pat Beverly, and he specifically said, "Whatever the king doing, I'm doing."
Right.
to put it in my words. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't no Kyrie uh uh fighting fighting to for them not to play and shit. He wasn't doing that.
That's facts, man. That's
All he,
facts.
all he was
So
doing was
so so
causing
that's why I
confusion.
ask, so that's why I say you can't say what you doing is for the people. You was doing it for yourself. Because why could you being the team leader, you being the leader of the quote unquote team, why didn't you start the coup for the whole team?
That's the
Not
question
to
of the
have
day.
to be, you know what I'm saying, not to have to get vaccinated. You did it, you did everything for yourself in the name of the people. Go ahead and cook, cool.
Yeah, yeah, appreciate it, man. And what you're saying is facts. Salute Sports Critic and GTM, and all the brothers in the chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. Sports Critic channel. School at Johnson in the building. But what you were saying is facts though, because even the whole pandemic thing that was happening when people had to go into the into the bubble, people have to understand. The only person that I know who was advocating for this to go on was CP3. CP3, y'all, and don't let no motherfucker tell you or lie to you. It's CP3. He was the one, the president of the Players Association. He was the one that did that. He advocated for that stuff. For people to say that LeBron wanted to, even though he clearly said he didn't, was lies. But look, the thing with Kyrie is a talented and phenomenal player, man. He is. But the problem with him is, oh man, it's sad because he's the type of dude who thinks that he is smarter than everybody. He is smarter than who he actually think he is. You know, and the thing is to me, when I found out years ago, that this man was in talks with Kobe, you know, what I mean, I already knew the business. You know what I mean? Because Kobe's he's an intelligent brother too. Rest in peace to Black Mamba. But at the same time, you can just see they both had the same type of temperance. They both had the same type of, you know what I'm saying, just mentality. You know, not only as a killer, but as far as how they do stuff. And so, you know, Kobe, look, Kyrie was just mad that or jealous of him not being in the spotlight because he thought that he wanted to be the man. We all know this. He wanted to be the man, and Kyrie's the type of player, basically. You know, his whole thing is it's okay. It's okay to be second fiddle. It's okay to be that star, that second star player, that 1A. Why do you have to be just one? Why you have to be the guy? Because you tried that by yourself, didn't work. You tried it on the Celtics, didn't work. And now on the Nets, now it's a back and forth for you and Karen Durant, stuff like that, beta male ass. And you know what I'm saying? They clashing, and I know people say that, oh, like, look, nobody knows who's the leader over there. Kyrie thinks he is, but everybody thinks it's KD when KD was never a leader. But this is who Kyrie is, man. You know what I'm saying? He been this way for years, and I just hope that, you know what I'm saying, hope that, I wish the well for the brother, man, but who knows, man. I just wish that he would take a big slice of humble pie and just be aware of everything and just wake up, you know what I mean? And because you have a lot of people either defending him and not keeping him accountable, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I got to say about it, Cryrie.
Yeah, bro. You know, nobody wants to call Kyrie out on his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody wants to call him out on his bullshit. Everybody got excuses. See, see, the it's the oldest trick in the book is we all know is to keep everybody's attention on one thing while it's a bunch of shit going on behind their backs and up under their noses that they don't even acknowledge. Or they do acknowledge it. They're just too obsessed with, what they're looking at and what they're paying attention to.
That's fact.
You know
That's
what I'm
facts.
saying? Because let's keep all attention on LeBron while everybody else in the NBA, you know, uh, getting sent home, um, not making the playoffs, um, not ever making it to the finals or taking a team to the finals, but they're talked about as they're great. you know, the Jokic's and you know,
Hey, critic, you know what's funny, bro? Because you made me realize something, man. Well, I've been doing this, but it came in my mind. Isn't it funny how, you know, like I said, these are the standards that LeBron is held to. But at the same time, bro, isn't it funny how, when it comes to LeBron and stuff like that, it's like, look, I keep the same energy with Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, James Harden, all them bulls. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like what I was trying to say was with LeBron, bro. It's like, bro, it's oh my god, it's so funny how a nigga can think that he better or he should be the lead dog and he go try it by himself and that shit did never work, never did, bro. And what I was trying to say was, bro, don't tell me, Kyrie, that all these people in Boston, all these people, whatever, calling you names out of pocket, bro. You think you're the only one that go through that sensitive ass nigga? No, you not. Because I promise you, every time LeBron go back to Cleveland, I'm not saying he's not welcome there because LeBron still got love, but you still have fans who are still sick to their stomach about the moves and stuff that he did. You know what I mean? And not only back to Cleveland, anywhere else LeBron went to, he gets talked about. He gets death
Man, that
threats. He
nigga.
gets all that stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Bro, he acting like he doing something, bro. Bro, back in the 60s and 70s, niggas used to get spat on in Boston, bro. So
Hell yeah.
what is a few words? You know what I'm saying? Feel me?
Exactly, but like, bro, why you gotta be that sensitive, dog? And shout out to Cuba and all the young boys. And like, comment, and subscribe. But like, come on, man, you can't be. Why you that sensitive? But I understand why you teamed up with Karen Durant. Cause both of y'all the same niggas. Both of y'all sensitive ass niggas, bro. Who take everything personal or whatever the case. If you think LeBron would have took a lot of stuff personally, do you think that his career would have panned out the way he did? No. No, you had people telling you, bro. You had people in LA saying, "Oh, I wish LeBron would have died." You know what I mean? In the plane crash with him and his son, and his family instead of Kobe. And I'm like, bro, what? I don't even wish that on Kobe. And rest in peace to the Black Mamba. But this is what he goes through. They hate you when you're great, and if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Period.
yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And see, bro, and here go a fun fact, bro. A lot of them motherfuckers that be talking that LeBron leaving and going to Miami shit, bro. They're not fans from here in Northeast Ohio because we don't even bring that shit up no more.
Hell
That shit,
yeah.
that shit been dead years ago. That shit been dead years ago. Because just like with LeBron, like I said earlier, in my live stream, from the Cavs to Boston to Brooklyn, us here in Northeast Ohio, we got all them Kyrie jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie don't get disrespected down here in Northeast Ohio. We fuck with that boy. You know what I'm saying? When he went to Boston, we bought the jerseys. We
Hell
watched the
yeah.
game. We supported him. So a lot of that bullshit is niggas making up shit on YouTube in the media. Just like when LeBron, yeah, a lot of us was mad and shit when he left and you know, went to Miami. But it's easy to get mad at somebody's, decision when you ain't in their position. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I was one of the ones that was mad at first. I was talking my shit. Yeah, a king don't leave, real king don't leave his throne, and all this other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I had to look at and do the research on how shit started and how shit ended, man, it can't nobody say what they would have did. It was a lot of shit going on at that time. It
Right.
wasn't just a situation of he was a free agent and he just went to Miami.
Right.
It didn't happen like that. There was a lot of different shit going on back then. So,
Oh,
but we forgot about that, and guess what we did? We was only mad for a little bit, but then, cause us black folks that was mad at LeBron for leaving at first, we had to get off that shit and get on code, and we had to start shutting down these white folks here in Northeast Ohio that was burning jerseys and shit.
yup. I was
And
just
all
about.
and all of y'all that's listening, what I'm about to say, do the math. I ain't got to lie. Yeah, they was burning jerseys at first, but then y'all noticed that shit stopped real fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
us black folks here in Northeast Ohio, we put that shit to the side and started checking white folks.
Hey, critic, you know what's
You know
funny,
what I'm
bro?
saying? Burn another fucking jersey if you want.
Right, and you know what's funny, bro? Because look, like you said, the only people who have a right to be mad in the first place that LeBron left is Cavs fan. Everybody else don't have no right because y'all wanted because there's a lot of people with these white, with these weird white man logic, thinking that I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do exactly what master tell me to do. I'm gonna stay here for, for multiple years. Like, bro, why do you want another successful black man who has been making it to the playoffs, getting to the finals and everything, and had no help, and the help that they even gave him didn't suffice. And don't tell me about if he wasn't good enough. No, if because Cavs fans and real LeBron fans know what was going on. Not only the Delonte West drama, quiet as kept. People still don't believe that, but it's not only just that, but it's also because of Dan Gilbert too. I mean, the organization was going crazy, bro. And you mean to tell me you want me to sit here with a racist, the owner and just abide to his laws and yada yada and freeze out the potential to win a championship and stay there for multiple years, get knocked off the playoffs and stuff like that because the guy ain't had no help? Hell no. Why you think he left? Why, why you think he left?
Yeah, bro, we wasn't playing that shit, bro. Us black folks, we was mad at first when you know what I'm saying when LeBron left. But bro, once white folks started burning jerseys, bro, we got on they asses and that shit stopped fast. Oh, you can be mad, but go home with your anger. Cause if you burn another jersey, you getting beat the fuck up. You getting attacked. You getting something. We got on cold when that shit happened. And like I said, don't nobody gotta believe me. Go back and do the timeline of when they started burning jerseys and how fast that shit stopped. Cause we got on these white folks' asses here in Northeast Ohio. Burn another fucking jersey. So then after that, we calmed that shit down. We bought our Miami jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Now we got our Laker jerseys. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, back to Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie be on sucker shit, man. What's up with the MLE? Go ahead and cook, bro.
Go ahead and
What's
cook
up, bro?
Emily.
Nah, I came in late. I was trying to figure out what the fuck Kyrie do now. Can you
Now,
hear me?
last night, of course he in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's beef. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know all the shit you did over there, the drama queen shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit about the players and going over there because you with Brooklyn. Then you want to stump on their logo and everybody is so wrong for getting upset. You know, you putting on this persona, but then last night, of course, them Celtics fans gonna talk shit to you, and he invited a one somebody told him that he sucked, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
MLE, he invited that man to his private part
Oh, so he mad that they getting
as
their
he was
last.
walking behind the sheet.
Yeah, he on some clown shit. So he mad that motherfucker still feel some type of way of how he was destroying their team. Like, and then lied. See, if people look at the whole situation when he first got there and before he got there, once he learned that he was going there, how he pumped their whole city up about how he was going to take them to the finals and they was going to win a championship. He was going to take over the East Conference and all that shit. And he got injured. Give him a pass for the first year. Come second year, what he do? There's a whole bunch of toxic shit going on in the locker room. He down in the younger players, Tatum and them, like they ain't shit for real. And then he get to the playoffs. He don't even make it to the conference finals, and they did that without you the previous year. So why the fuck would they need you when the previous year they got to the conference finals without the drama? And then you not giving them a clear. Well, he did give them a clear decision on what he planned to do, even though it was a lie about re-signing. Talking about if Boston will have me, yeah, I'm gonna re-sign. And then run and hightail your ass down there with KD because you couldn't be a leader. Now I fuck with Shorty. He as far as his game, like I don't get into a lot of these players' personal shit and all that. I see what they do on the court. Shorty phenomenal. But off the court, his personality and shit like that, and little dumbass antics that got him fucking up on the court because of that. Like you arguing with fans, telling him suck your dick and all that dumbass shit. You tweeting how foul people treating you. Like, bitch, you understand what you just did before you ran to Brooklyn? Everything that's going on, it's part of the sport and it's valid from your own actions. Now I can see if he kept it a buck with them, like I'm just here just because I got traded here. Once I once this contract runs out, I'm going to where I really wanted to go. Nobody could be mad about that. But you came there trying to destroy the team, lied about re-signing because they just threw away IT. They could have gave IT some time to heal up, and he probably would have been back to the same IT who was leading the league in fourth quarter scoring. They gave him some time instead of trading Kyrie. All right, they still had a star, regardless. But you sabotaged them people, and now you getting the backlash from it. Like, it shouldn't be no reason for the nigga to be mad. And anybody running around trying to cake for him and cat and shit, them niggas just dick riders. They ride anybody dick who they feel as though goes against LeBron or had any type of beef with LeBron. Them niggas was dick riding Joakim Noah, bro. Like, and then in that's Canada, like, shit ain't nothing new.
Yeah, bro. It seemed like Kyrie. They bro. I hear about special privilege and shit like that. What we've witnessed over this whole season is special privilege because he damn near the only one they have to take the shot. And he still
See,
playing.
see the thing about I don't know too much information about that. Only thing I can say, I do side with Kyrie on that one point about not taking that vaccine because they shouldn't have to try to force that on people. Like, it's your body, it's your choice. Don't try to force me or attack my finances to make me do what you want me to do and follow your
Bro,
agenda.
I definitely feel you, MLE. I definitely feel that because I was riding with him on that shit too. But
But
then,
listen,
at the same
on the
time as
other
me
flip
riding
side,
with
I
him,
don't know what's going on the flip side. That's why I say
right,
I don't have all the information to that. I just understand that part of it.
right. And as I'm riding with him, I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, he even though I'm riding with you, I'm seeing a lot of special privileges.
Yeah.
The same special privileges that, the man that we know get accused of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he made the decision and got the shot for the team.
Right.
For his family first, the team second.
Right.
But you get to walk around here and, like I say, miss games and sit back on the bench and chill. You street clothes Irving too.
Right. And the crazy thing is though, even without the mandate situation, he was already missing games. Like on a
Yeah,
regular.
yeah,
That nigga was taking some me time vacations, like like he ain't out for an injury. They ain't say it's low management. It's
right.
Kyrie me time.
He missing games because
He
he
missed the
thought it was
game to be
gonna
on a Zoom
rain
call.
one day, and he thought the sun was gonna be out one day, and it rained that day, and it killed his vibe. So he ain't gonna play today.
Yo, he missed the game to be on a Zoom call.
Missing games to go to parties too.
This is the thing. If you gonna miss the game to be on a Zoom call, and then like I don't know how long the Zoom call was, or even if it was the same time during the game, but nigga, a Zoom call, you can do that motherfucker anywhere. The fuck? It ain't like you gotta stay home to do a Zoom call. Or you could have told them niggas, look, we gonna have this motherfucker brief so I can go and do my job. And we still gonna get back to regular schedule programming. Like what the fuck? Like he just was dragging on Brooklyn because they allowed him to do it.
Right.
Nobody, it's no structure. That's why I said he wasn't gonna win last year. It's no structure there. Nobody's held accountable. Not one player. And then you seen from off the rip, the coach can't hold these niggas accountable. Because Kyrie let everybody know that we really don't need a coach. Like, I could be the coach, KD could be the coach. He set that out the break.
Yeah.
So now you got a player like Harden. We know how he is. We seen him. You see KD. We all know how he is. And now you seen Kyrie before he got there, when he got to Boston, and what he's been doing since he been there. There's no accountability for anyone. How y'all
Yeah.
gonna win a chip like that? And everybody was calling me a hater when I said they not going to win the chip. I said I doubt they get to the finals. These niggas ain't even get to the conference finals, bro.
Right.
All
Then
the hype.
he set up MLE and said the only man that he could trust to hit that shot like him was KD, and we just seen MLE KD shoot an air ball over little ass Drew Holiday.
Right. And look, this the funny part. Like throughout that whole season, he was missing hella game winners, both of them. Right? He said that statement. The whole season they was missing game winners. And then you in the playoffs, like I could let go of the ones in the regular season, like all right, whatever. But in the playoffs, when it matters, when it really counts for you to go get that chip, where's your clutch skills at now? You can't be airballing shit. You can't keep constantly missing these clutch shots that you said y'all two basically the most clutch in your eyes. So why the fuck y'all couldn't get past the Bucks? It don't make sense. Niggas keep capping about these big ass shoes. Nigga, they his shoes. He chose to wear them. He ain't know where his foot was on the line. Ain't that part of IQ? That's basketball IQ to know where your style, bitch. To know where your feet at on. So when you shoot a 3-pointer, you got your feet perfectly behind the line, so it counts as a
Right.
three and not a two.
Because if he'd have made that shot, it wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been none of these excuses.
Mm-hmm. And I tell people all the time, I'm geographical, so I be wanting Shorty to win, but he do a lot of clown shit. He step on his own toes, and then he say some shit, and then gotta put his foot in his mouth because he can't back it up. He from DC, like anybody DMV, anybody in this area, we all know each other. Like we know how a DC nigga act, we know how a PG nigga act, we know how a Virginia nigga act, we know how a Baltimore nigga act. Everybody will tell you it's not all of them, but it's a large portion of all of them that act that same way. And then you got the few real ones who can back that shit up and talk that shit. Like like I fuck with LV. Like he from DC. You wouldn't even tell because he's nothing like KD. KD not even from DC. That's the funny part, and that explains a lot of what he's doing because he's from PG, but claim DC and Baltimore. Like you can't do both. And I also give him his credit. Like I got much respect for him. Like off the court, the shit he do. He just him and some other players they put together some money to reconstruct our Royal Farms Arena where we have all our concerts and games and shit. So I give him his credit on all shit like that. But on the court, bro, like I don't see how you get compared to a lot of great players. It's unfair to them. He's still a great. I give him that. He's still a shit. But if you can't get it done and you done recruited all these stars, like you didn't, he basically tried to put together another Warriors team, my nigga. And you didn't even get to the fucking conference finals. That
Facts,
says a
because
lot.
that was the whole play with that that was the whole play from the beginning was to recreate the Warriors.
Right. Because look, hey yo, Kyrie is a fucking beast. He carrying the shit out of KD. That fucking 2 games for real. They wound up losing to Boston, but they were shutting KD down. In the last 2 games they played, they was getting a KD ass. If Kyrie wasn't going off, like he had damn near a perfect game in that play-in tournament, and then he got what like 30 last game against Boston, and he was ripping KD. This nigga, he had a bunch of turnovers. They blocking his shit. Like he started looking like an average star out that bitch against Boston. So imagine if Kyrie wasn't there and he still had the rest of the roster with him in the East, reminding everybody he's in the East. That when LeBron had half of the help that this nigga got right now, he coasted straight to the finals. So if he's better than LeBron, like everybody said, and all that shit, this nigga should coast to the finals every fucking year. And now you got your Kyrie is just like KD. That's why they get along so good.
Yeah, bro.
They
I've been
both
saying that for a long
emotional.
time too. They passive aggressive. They
Facts.
they snake. They'll bust moves on they'll tell you one thing while other moves is being busted. All types of snake shit that he didn't get away with. But yet I'm supposed to condemn LeBron for so-called leaving and not telling Dwayne Wade he was leaving. And you know,
Who said he
uh
didn't tell Wade he was leaving?
man, that's one of the narratives that's been going around.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Him and Wade had a conversation about Kyrie before he left. He already knew he was going home. He said he had unfinished business. Shorty gave him his support of going home to go chase that chip for Cleveland.
No, I'm saying when Wade was over here with us in Cleveland,
Oh,
and remember Braun left, it was the narrative going around that he left and didn't tell Wade he was leaving.
that he was leaving Cleveland to go to the Lakers,
Right.
or he didn't tell Wade that he was getting traded.
Yeah, he didn't tell Wade that he was leaving. Period.
I don't get that. That don't even make sense.
Right.
Because they was already as far as these trade them. You talking about 2018 when they reconstructed that whole roster mid season. LeBron told them y'all got to do what's best for the team. He didn't even have no influence on those trades, but they called him to let him know that they was trading Wade, and he said y'all got to do what's best for the team. So that means it's on y'all, whatever y'all gonna do. Like how people keep putting that shit on LeBron, like they was doing whatever they could do to try to keep this man. That was the whole story that whole time, like the whole fucking season before that trade up to the trade deadline. Just like the shit that we seeing now, it was a 2018 situation how they blowing 20-point leads and then get blown out by 20. And then mid-season they had to reconstruct the world. Thought that was ready to happen again this year, but Rob Pelinka said no. Kurt Rambis said no. But back then, LeBron didn't go recruiting these people or say go get him, go get them. They did that shit on a last minute thing. Like why people expect LeBron to be this? He gotta be some type of superhero for every player in the league.
Right.
He's grown ass men. That shit don't make sense.
Exactly. Motherfuckers just need to start calling out Kyrie, for his bullshit instead of sitting up, playing the old magic trick. Let's keep all the attention on LeBron while everybody else in the league is doing the same fuck shit that y'all accuse LeBron of doing.
Right.
You know
And that's
what
what
I'm
I was ready to say.
saying?
Imagine LeBron was doing that shit.
Imagine LeBron saying, got over there to the Lakers talking about he ain't got no coach.
Oh, they roasting him. They roasting the nigga just for saying he want to win multiple chips. It's, the response for him saying he came here to win chips was he'll never be Kobe. Like who the fuck said anything about Kobe?
Right.
Just dumb shit come from these people. And they ain't never consistent or speaking factual. And if they do, they'll tell you some alternative facts and
Right.
negate the whole story to push a narrative. Just say you hate this black man who do shit for his community. Just say that. You wish you was him.
just say you mad because you you liked it better when White Daddy was controlling the NBA play.
Right.
Just say
There's a lot of
you don't,
jealousy
you
and
don't
envy.
like how you just don't like how LeBron went up against your white dad
Exactly.
and made his own way.
And that's what I was telling. I forgot who I was talking. I was talking to Humble one day, and I'm like, that's where a lot of the hate for LeBron come from. Is a lot of people that don't even watch sports and just tap in just to hate on because he said no to a lot of powerful white men.
Yeah.
These niggas is billionaires. He telling them no. He told Pat no. He told whatchamacallit, what's his name? Danny Gilbert or whatever.
Yeah.
Told him no. You feel me? Like he telling these people with power, yo. It's billionaires. He telling them
Right.
no. And you're a black man telling a white man, yes, they feel some type of way. And then he says something to Trump.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hate on him any chance he get. And he's speaking out against police brutality. This
Right.
motherfuckers don't even watch sports that just tune in just to hate on a nigga. Bunch of racist motherfuckers. And then you got black people that's racist. And anybody think that a black person can't be racist, they can. They racist and they haters against their own fucking kind.
Yeah.
We see it all the time. And they the
Yeah.
same motherfuckers on YouTube. Can't stand a nigga's skin,
Because you don't
even though
see
it's the
white
same
folks.
color.
Because MLE, you don't see white folks with YouTube videos or in the media dragging Jokic for not,
Or Tom Brady.
you know, you don't see that.
How many white people you see got a bunch of channels and media outlets just trying to trash Brady for anything he do?
Or Luca. You don't see
Right.
no white YouTube channels or in the media dragging Jokic or Luca.
Facts.
Nah, they're
Or
great.
Aaron Rodgers.
You even got these niggas, that be on Jokic and Luca's dick.
And
These
Brady
dudes
done
ain't
said some
brought their
controversial
teams.
shit before.
These dudes ain't brought their teams to the finals. They ain't won no championships. You know what I'm saying? But yet, y'all want to when y'all talking about greats and all this other type of shit, y'all talking about them and putting them in these white boys in the same conversations with the niggas. Please.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Like that shit turns into a sport. Hating on bro just turned into a sport.
You know?
And it's
Now what
profitable.
they gonna say? Now what they gonna say, bro? If Boston gets sent home, which I think they are, I don't think Boston coming out the East. Not Boston, but Brooklyn. I don't
Yeah.
think that Brooklyn is coming out the East. What's gonna be the excuse this time? Or is Kyrie going all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden he gonna come up with another injury.
Facts. The
Because
thing
I'm
is, you know what they gonna
noticing, bro.
say?
Because bro, I'm noticing the new game is to play injured because
That's what I already said.
because when you sitting on that bench, no matter what the expectations is of the team you a part of, no matter what, y'all get sent home in the first round, whatever, you won't get mentioned. And if your name get mentioned, people gonna say he's hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Such and
that's
such.
facts.
That's just like with AD. I feel like that with AD. You know what I'm saying? All this corny ass you injured and shit, and then you come back 2 games, but the season over. Man, you don't get
Mm-hmm.
no props for that. You don't get no props for that
But
because
that's
guess
the
what?
but that's the
Who
excuse they gonna use.
yeah, who's the one getting dragged on the Lakers team? It ain't AD because everybody say he hurt. So I'm starting to see, bro. That's the new game that's getting played in the NBA, playing like you hurt. Kawhi Leonard. It's plenty of these dudes. Now all of a sudden y'all hurt and can't stay healthy. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Phillips. Shout out to Yard Vibes TV. You know what I'm saying, bro? Now all of a sudden niggas hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stay healthy now. Want to talk about leadership, but I know a leader who's walking around here with a fucking big ass fist on the back of his leg that he ain't been able to get no surgery on. He ain't been able to heal. Never able to chill on the bitch and get a breath without having to come back in the game and take the lead and shit. But they call that guy right there that I speak of. They say he's not a leader.
See, Kyrie, like before I get back to Kyrie, they gonna use that. Like you see a lot of Lakers fans were saying, yeah, we had a lot of injuries and shit like that, but a lot of them they keep it a buck and be like, the team sucked regardless without the injuries. But the thing is, they gonna use that same excuse when Brooklyn lose. Kyrie was missing too many games. He couldn't play home games. Harden left. Blake hurt. All this other shit. But if they win, they're gonna be trying to find a way to say it's not a super team, even though they got like or had about 5, 6 All Stars or former All Stars. Previous just was All Stars on their team, and some of them probably wasn't All Star again because they missed a whole bunch of games. Not saying that he in the East and KD is healthy, he should get to the finals. Same shit you would hold LeBron to, you should hold him to, especially since he got Kyrie with him. There's no excuse you can make. They in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro. But
And like a
these
nigga said, Kyrie ain't done nothing without LeBron for people to have. Like it's no faith to have in this guy as a leader, and that's I see why he went back to Brooklyn. He couldn't do it. He couldn't lead a team nowhere. And people was I ain't gonna bring up the other shit. I'm gonna let that go. But he couldn't do shit as a leader, and the disrespect that people got for just one player and don't hold other players to the same standards is just it's bad for him. It's hypocrisy.
Yeah, bro. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. This is my time. You know what I'm saying, bro? I appreciate you when you come through, bro. You welcome anytime. Come to
Oh,
Critics
bro,
Crib and kick back in the man cave. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it. You better
You
get
always
my
welcome, bro.
where my wrench at, man?
But shit, you ain't got one, bro?
Where my wrench, man?
Well, shit, I'm gonna have to take care of that later on tonight. I got you, bro.
Okay, appreciate it.
Make
When the
sure
next time you
you
go live, bro?
make sure you write up under my the comment of the video too, so I can get to it quick.
All right, I got you. When next time you go live?
Mm, I might do a little something tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It probably won't be about no basketball. You know
All right,
what
that's
I'm
cool.
saying? I'll probably do something a little different.
All right, that's definitely cool. Just matter of fact, they don't always send the motherfucking notifications out. That's why I was saying what time you was gonna go, but I'm gonna start through.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I got you, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat that came through. Shout out to GTM for sliding through. You know what I'm saying? Squad up. We out.